Why, hello, replay viewers. Let's see who tunes on in. TYC, first one in the room, and Lady O, good to see ya. Good to see you, Miss Cecilia. Good to see you, Respect the Face, Bad Mojo, Sally Sipico, welcome, Chilla D, and smoke 'em if you got 'em. Good to see you, Dan. Good to see you, Dan Lee, welcome. Good to see you, Caroline N. Good to see you, Activity 79. Welcome, 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 welcome. Caramax08, good to see you, Caramax, welcome. Gonna try to bring some sunshine here to New York on a cloudy day. Good to see you, Leela, welcome. Welcome to the Brooklyn Botanical Garden. Welcome. Good to see you having a coffee in 420, Chili D, and beautiful. Good to see you, October. You're at your favorite park. Awesome, October. Good to see you, Respect the Face. Good to see you, Nana No. Hello, how you doing? Fantastic, Nana O. Good to see you, Gail Cohen out there in Tucson, Arizona. Welcome, 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 welcome. Need to get some exercise. I gotta do a bicycle tour tomorrow morning. So let's walk Prospect Park and the Botanical Garden. And the Botanical Garden. Good to see you there, Colleen, out there in Cyprus. Good to see you, Colleen. Good to see you, Ange. Welcome up there in the Upper West Side. Everyone follow Yo Ange, great YouTuber. Out there in the up there in the Upper West Side there. Really wish you was in America right now. Well, Activity 79, thanks to the power of the internet, you are here right now, at least virtually. Hope you stay safe out there. Good to see you, Combe. Happy Gray Day. Good to see you, Jim. Good to see you, GM Chris. Welcome. Happy Gray Day indeed. First day of spring, meteorologically speaking. Happy March 1st. Just like that, boom, we are into March. Kind of crazy that we are already into March. Just like that. So I saw your DM there, Activity 79. Yeah, you should be fine out there in Sweden. You should be fine out there. Everything should be fine out there. There's a lot of saber rattling going on around the world. And everyone's in a depressed state. So let's try to make everyone feel a little bit happier. You enjoyed the driving game. Awesome. Yes. Thanks for enjoying the driving game. More of those to come. That's for sure. More of those to come. I'm going to put on my live stream hat. I thought it was warmer out here. And everything will be safe there, Activity 79, especially in Norway. Or Sweden. Everything should be fine out there in the rest of Europe. All right. Let me put on my live stream hat because it's not as warm as I thought it was out here, but it's definitely warmer than yesterday. That's for sure. It's definitely warmer than yesterday. Good to see you there, SJ. Welcome. Welcome on into the show. Fun little tour today. We're going to do the Botanical Garden and Prospect Park today. So we are going to enjoy a nice walk through the park, so to speak. See what's going on. See if we can see any early signs of spring. You went to the post office and it's still chilly? Yeah, it's cold out, Ange. It's cold, but warmer than yesterday. Good to see you, Norm, out there in Bangor, Pennsylvania. Thank you so much for watching with your YouTube Red subscription, and everyone who watches me on YouTube Red, thank you. You know I get a little piece of that? I get a little piece of that. It's kind of amazing. Johnny Mocha, good to see you, Johnny Mocha, welcome. And good to see you, SJ. Welcome on into the show. Wow, Metalhead Warrior. Good to see you, Metalhead Warrior. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Sun trial. We just had the sun trying to come out. Sun trying to come out. Here in Brooklyn. Here in the Botanical Garden. Last time we were here, we were for Lightscape when we came out here. I kind of missed that already, but a regular walk through the garden is perfectly fine. I guess this is our inaugural spring blooming live streams here, the first one of the year. I highly doubt we're going to see anything bloom. Well, maybe we might. You never know. But we'll be here in probably 2 weeks from now. We're going to try to keep track of all the spring blooms across New York City. So, looking forward to showing you the spring blooms for another year in a row. for another year. Cold hands, warm heart. Cold hands, warm heart indeed. Hello there, Fox Tech. Hello there, photos from around New York. Welcome. Good to see you, Laurie. Welcome. Welcome on into the show. But warmer than yesterday. Your favorite season, SJ? Me too. Me too. I'm going to do my best to try to show you guys what Olmsted and Vaux had in mind when they were building these parks here. Tomorrow we will be in Central Park for a very special walk around. If you want a clue of what I'm going to do tomorrow, go to my Twitter page. And twitter.com or @DutchMaz over there on Twitter. And I put up a tweet yesterday, and I think I'm going to make that happen tomorrow. So stay tuned. Chris MG Vlogs. Good to see you, Chris MG, out there in Grenada. Everyone follow Chris MG Vlogs. Great YouTuber out there in Grenada. Hope you're doing well. Enjoying the weather out there, no doubt. I wouldn't mind being in Grenada right now. I would certainly not mind being in Grenada. Well, we're gonna wish for spring now as we make our way around the parks today. Good to see you, Zalico. Welcome. Welcome on into the show. Greetings from wet London. Good to see you, Robojax. Yeah, I was watching FOSS out there in the lad mob out there in London, and I saw the rain there coming down on his live stream. It reminded me to buy the clamp, the photography clamp for my gimbal and umbrella. So I just ordered that. It's going to come on Friday. I'm hoping to use a large golf umbrella to be able to live stream in wet conditions. Obviously not too wet, not like windy conditions, but if you have just like a rain, I want to figure. I'm going to try to figure out a contraption to be able to hold a gimbal and the umbrella at the same time. So I hope that works. Fingers crossed. Susan Ingalls, good to see you, Susan, and good to see you, Matthew P. Welcome on into the show. We're gonna get walking around here in Prospect Park / the Brooklyn Botanical Garden in just a few minutes. Yeah, the umbrella needs a huge handle, and yeah, I have a golf umbrella that has a massive handle that I might just donate to the gods, if you will. Just gotta destroy it. He's still working on it? All right, Ange. I have a couple of ideas, like maybe if it feels a little weird, like top heavy, maybe put like a weight hanging from it. I'm thinking about getting some weight, even though we don't need weight to walk around with live streaming, but you know, it'll help hold the whole rig together. But good to see you, Matthew. Welcome. Thank you so much for those kind words. Good to see you, Donna Knight. Welcome. Michelle McGraw, welcome on into the show. Welcome. Good to see you there, Anthony. Were you saying coming to London? No, I was not, Anthony. No, I was not. No, I was watching FOSS and the Lad Mob today in London. It was raining over there, I noticed today. So that's what I was talking about a few moments earlier. Good to see you, Zakir. Welcome. Yes, we got to make weird contraptions, Ange. We got to make weird contraptions. Good to see you, Zakir, and good to see you, Brian Bell. Welcome on into the show. We got to get walking around here in a few moments here in the Brooklyn Botanical Garden. Hope everyone's having a fantastic Tuesday, wherever you are in the world. Very pleased with how well the truck simulator worked yesterday, live streaming. 3 hours, just like that. Boom, 3 hours of our lives, gone forever. Just like that. kind of amazing. But we're back outside today. It's a little bit warmer outside. Good to see you, Janine, out there in Glasgow. Welcome. Hope you're doing well, Janine. Jeanette. Sorry, Jeanette. Jeanette Trainer. Good to see you, Jeanette. Sorry if I mispronounced your name. Good to see you there. Very cold indeed yesterday, photos. Good to see you. Hello there, Kevin Sanchez. Welcome, and good to see you, Sarge Tech. No loads today, Jim. Nay. No loads today. No loads today. We're just going to walk around and look for some pretty trees and stuff like that. Good to see you, Rosalind. Welcome. We're going to walk around the Brooklyn Botanical Garden and Prospect Park. Technically, this is all supposed to be one park, but the majority of the park was decided to be built on the other side of a highway that is called Flatbush Avenue. Good to see everyone. Oh, one of these days I will go out to the United Kingdom there, Diana. Absolutely. I really want to get out to the UK and go exploring around there. Good to see you, Paula. Welcome. Everything is fantastic. I'm here in Brooklyn. I'm here at the Botanical Garden. Can't get better than this. And okay, everyone who's watching on replay, see photos from around New York's comment right there? Take a shot every time you see a comment related to that. Yes, I did. And congratulations to AK for moving. Take a shot every time somebody mentions that video. Good to see you, Darren. Welcome. I should have just, I was waiting to not move. You know what? Let me just go back to where I was going to begin here. Okay, how many times people are going to mention that this video now today? Yes, New York is dangerous. Everyone should leave. New York is falling apart. New York is falling apart. Ange, it only took, Ange, you saw it only took 10 minutes, Ange. New York is falling apart, so everyone who cannot handle it, leave. Leave now. Go. Shoo. Vamos. You saw it, you hear now. Thank you so much, Susan. They keep track, Ange. Yes, it's the mass exodus. Everyone leave. Shoo. Everyone go. We're crazy, Ange. We're crazy. And you know, I moved to a more dangerous neighborhood. Just, you know what, let me just, for full disclosure, I did move from Bay Ridge to Seagate in Coney Island. Technically, I have moved to a more dangerous neighborhood in New York City. And yes, it is dangerous. I see crazy things all the time. I saw a crazy thing on my B-74 bus today. But in a weird way, and I'm being very honest now, in a weird way, I hope the city kind of goes to shit. I wanted to be like the 70s and the 80s and the 90s when everything was all kind of just wild and we had wonderful music and there was a great bar scene and everything was cheap. And so, folks, New York, while it is changing, to live in New York, it is like a place of living in perpetual change. And change happens. Sometimes people don't like it, sometimes people do. I wish everyone who leaves New York City the fondest and safest travels to wherever they end up in the world. And may everyone stay strong here in New York. For all of us who are going to stick it out, let's enjoy the good food, the art, and the culture, and the music. And let's all be safe, especially when riding the subway. And yeah, there you go. So that's how I feel. And I actually do live in a really dangerous part of town. And yeah, it's very eye-opening. It's very eye-opening. The subways, yes, they are a little bit more dangerous than just a few years ago, but I think the pandemic and all this stuff has played into that. I remember the subways back in the 80s where there was graffiti everywhere and the subway was $1. So, and exactly, he gave his reasons, money and taxes, which I agree. It's expensive to live here. Taxes are really high, but yeah, I lived in Florida for a little bit. Well, a bad part, Kissimmee, not fun, but my personal opinion. So there you go. And that is all I'm going to talk about it. If other people mention it, I'm just going to not respond to the comment. I would like to answer to all your comments. I would like to try to keep the conversation relevant. And this is not a video about another person uploading a video earlier today. So this video is about exploring and experiencing Prospect Park and the Botanical Garden. So there you go. Good to see you there, Deb. Welcome. There's no such thing as a safe town anywhere. Absolutely. Good to see you, Robert. Good to see you, Deming. It is what it is, Chris MG. Yeah, and I'm a private tour guide. That's right, Susan. Good to see you, Picard. Welcome. Thank you so much, Ange. But yes, live in New York is living in a place of perpetual change. Good to see you, Rick. There you go, Paula. And yeah, so there you go. That's how I feel. Back to the park. Yes, back to the park. Good to see you there, Route 440. Welcome. One day, yes, you'll have fun. Absolutely, RT. Route 440, absolutely. You could have way more fun here in New York in about 10 minutes than in a place an entire month.
Right. Got 20 minutes to enjoy. Rick, awesome. Good to see you, Danette. Love New York, always will. Yes, grass is always greener on the other side. It's all about perspective. And I live in a crappy neighborhood, and I think the grass is wonderfully green. Etten Song Shone 69 with a €1 super chat. Ellen, thank you so much for the €1 super chat. Much appreciated. Yeah, I heard it's raining over there, Deb. I was watching FOSS earlier on the lad mob there. So it was raining out there in London today. Don't let the bad guys win. Absolutely. Thank you so much, Cynthia. You're more than welcome, Sarge. Good to see you. Good to see you, Margie Blah. Welcome. Absolutely, Chris. Me too. But good to see you, Margie Blah. Good to see everyone. Good to see you, Tom Constantine. Good to see you, Marty Lewis. Welcome. I think people who love New York are gonna always love New York, and just the way it is. Listen, guys, it changes. Stuff changes. So anyway, do I feel less safe in New York? Well, I do live in a way more dangerous neighborhood in the west end of Coney Island and Bay Ridge. That's for sure. But I'm watching myself a little bit more on the subway than I used to. I mean, that's about it. Do I feel unsafe that I want to leave? Absolutely not. And there's places where I would like to move to. I would love to move to Savannah, Georgia. Oddly enough, I would move to Savannah, Georgia. I would even move to the Florida Keys. But to be honest, I like seasons. I like seasons. I like change. I like the cold. I like the heat. And exactly, every place has good points and bad points. But I want to be able to look through a wrought iron fence and see a miniature Statue of Liberty. Like right over there. I want to see a miniature Statue of Liberty whenever I can. Want to move to Texas, but you're a city girl? I feel ya. Keeps you on your toes. There's no mermaid parade in Georgia. Ain't that the truth? So, yeah. Look how pretty it is out here. Really pretty out here. Even though it's all quiet out here. I feel like I'm the only one in here. Lived in Minnesota, beautiful, but I tell you, you love New York. Yeah, you know, Ange? When people love New York. Oh, we're gonna do the fast boat again, Danette. Absolutely, Diana Lee. Absolutely. Yeah, no polar bears in the Florida Keys, no. Good to see you there, Ramona. Welcome. I mean, I would live in the Florida Keys. I would live in Savannah, Georgia, because I know I could be a tour guide out there. There's some good history. There's some good walking tour jobs out there that I know I could do. So, exactly. If money were no object. Absolutely, Ange. Absolutely. Yeah, don't get me started there, metalhead. Don't get me started. Great truck ride yesterday. Yes, we did have a fun truck ride yesterday. Absolutely. Absolutely. But for everyone moving around, you know, just moving in general is just a pain in the ass. So I wish everyone safe travels. And all the best to everyone who moves around. So there you go. But yeah, Savannah's full of ghosts. Yeah, absolutely. That's why I want to move there. To think in just a few weeks, we're going to see all the cherry blossoms here. I cannot wait for this. We're going to see all the cherry blossoms here. Oh, can't wait. Oh, we got a picture of it right here. Forgot about this. Welcome to the Robert W. Wilson Overlook. From here, you get a bird's eye view of the ornamental cherries on the Cherry Esplanade. Behind me are what a rare column-shaped gringo trees, Ginkgo biloba, and the rose garden. Yeah, this is gonna be fantastic. Ah, that'd be awesome, Metalhead. Good luck with that, man, and good luck with the move. Good luck with the move there, Metalhead. Good to see you, Ivana. Welcome. So we're gonna see that in just a few weeks, and I cannot wait to show you guys that. It looks so different in here when we were in here last for Lightscape. It was like a whole little light environment. Now it's so calm, so peaceful. There's literally nobody in here. There's not a lot of people in here right now. No doubt when the cherry blossoms begin to bloom, that's where everyone's got to come crawling out of their caves, so to speak. Good to see you there, girl in the curl. Welcome. Cherry Esplanade, the rose garden right over there on that side. Really pretty out here today. Me too. I cannot wait for everything to get to go green there. Kathy, good to see you. Maybe, Donnelly. It is pretty here. Welcome on into the show there, girl in the curl. Well, it is beautiful, even though nothing has begun to bloom. So the Botanical Garden, this land that we're on, the Botanical Garden, was always kind of meant to be a park. When they began to develop Prospect Park in the 1860s, this kind of parcel of land was kind of left out because it was on the other side of Flatbush Avenue. So this is why eventually, it took all the way until 1911 to create this into officially a Botanical Garden. It was kind of laid out in the 1890s, 1897 to be exact. Great screenshots there, absolutely. Absolutely, Ronald. Good to see you. Good to see you, Jennifer. You'll be here in a couple of weeks to run the New York City Half Marathon. Jennifer, awesome. Hello there, Midnight Blue. Welcome. That was your park, Lori. Good to see you, Lori. Don't you love the Botanical Garden? Hey, the sun's trying to come out. But we'll be here in the coming weeks. See everything bloom, see everything blossom. Springtime, my favorite season in New York. Coming on up. Now, is there a maintenance truck really blasting music in the garden? Or is that actually on Flatbush Avenue? No, that's on Flatbush Avenue. Wow, that must be a loud sound system to come over the hill. Good to see you, Carlos. Welcome. Nebul, bienvenue. Bienvenue, Nebul, bienvenue. I'm here walking the Brooklyn Botanical Garden today. And we're going to also go into Prospect Park. Ivory, Paul, and Payne. Hello. Arsenic and Old Lace, one of your favorite old movies. Awesome. Good movie. Good movie. Lately, I've been all about Mommy Dearest. Been vibing off of that movie lately. And good to see you, John Law. Welcome. That would be Jim's fault, yes. Jim, I ended up watching Mommy Dearest the other night. Can't get it out of my head now. I had to clean the palate with watching Johnny Stecchino last night. And if you've never seen Johnny Stecchino, it's Johnny Toothpick. It's an Italian movie. That cleaned my palate from Mommy Dearest. Yeah, very quiet out here, Rick. Not a lot of people in here. No wire. No wire hangers. No, Michelle. No wire hangers. No. No. Yeah, not a lot of people here in the gardens today. There shouldn't be a lot of people here though, because this is there's not a lot going on here, bloom wise, here in the Botanical Gardens. Let's walk through a very quiet rose garden here where nothing has bloomed. So we're right now, this is the Cherry Esplanade. And we'll be here when it looks like that. We will be here when it looks like that. Me too. Michelle, I forgot how much that movie scared me. Michelle. I forgot how much my... I'm going to walk through the Cranford Rose Garden right now. I'll see you later, Rick. Have a great day. through this rose garden. Yeah, I love the rose garden too. I wish stuff was blooming. Everything's all quiet, all withered and dead. The moist breath of decay springs life indeed, Madam Mojo. Brian Muhammad, welcome. I own Prospect Park today? Maybe, Ronald, maybe. Good to see you, Brian Davis, welcome. I'm just taking all y'all out for a little tour here of the park. It's colder out here than I was expecting, but good thing I have my hat and my glove and I, as intended, overdressed. Brian, hopefully we'll see the cherry blossoms in a few weeks. We should be able to. As long as the internet don't crash and my health doesn't fail. We'll be out here. It's kind of nice walking through all this about this right now. Something very peaceful about this. Your favorite park, yeah. No snow today, but you never know. Maybe in the near future, you'll have some snow. So the Brooklyn Botanical Garden is only about 43 acres large, Kathy. Prospect Park is 585 acres large. Yes, trusty hat and gloves. Yes, I will be visiting the orchid show in the coming weeks, Brian. I was thinking about maybe next week doing that, actually. Doing the orchid show. Good to see you, Denise. Welcome. But I am excited for the cherry blossoms. And that is coming in the next month or so. And we'll be out here for that. It will be a wonderful thing. And that's right, Deming. That's in the description below. Today is the first day of spring, meteorologically speaking. Do a video on the R211 cars. Brian, if I come across an R211, I will live stream it. Good to see you, Neil. Welcome. Not too far out there in Flatbush. Hope you're doing well, Neil. Ah, Michelle's got to be beautiful. It's got to be beautiful. Good to see you, David. Look great in island that has good cherry blossoms that I'm going to hit up for the first time on live stream. And today is Mardi Gras. That's right. Today's Fat Tuesday. Tomorrow is Ash Wednesday. So yeah. Back home today, you're freezing up here. John, sorry that it's cold up here. Don't hear any honking or people yelling. Absolutely. Absolutely, Leela. Absolutely. Pancake Tuesday there. Yes, actually, we could get free pancakes at IHOP right now. Or not free pancakes, but you get like a stack of pancakes. Wasn't paying attention, it's okay. It's okay. No need to apologize. Cannot wait until we see these. Oh, we got some painted rocks here. Oh, wow. Oh, this is nice. Wow. I wonder why these are here. Wow. I wonder why this little collection of rocks are here. This is interesting. They're not on any other tree. Engine 3. Wow. I did not know that. Wow. Wow. So this tree. Oh, wow. That's nice. Wow, gotta have to, every time I come by here, I'm gonna have to say a little prayer. Like that. I had no idea. Had no idea. Yeah, a memorial for some firemen who died on 9/11. Does it say, did that say September 14th? I think I said it's September 11th. Now that's the little leaf. That's the little leaf. That's the little leaf there. It says September 11th. Oh. Had no idea. I have to look this up when I get home. Brian, this is a fantastic park to get married in. This is. Any New York City park is a fantastic park to get married in. Oh, wow, Michelle. That's awesome. Yes, we do love our firemen. Never know what you got to encounter sometimes. You never know what you're going to encounter. Yes, these trees were planted, yes. These trees were planted. They don't grow naturally in lines like this, yes. Are the hassocks known to be eaten there? Deming, I don't know, Deming. I don't know what hassocks are. Good to see you there, Rouge Jones. Welcome. But need beats for you. Thank you so much. I have a lot of musician friends, actually. So, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Not for nothing. There's a lot of geese poop along this walkway here. Guess the geese came through here at night after eating. Always expect the unexpected. You never know what we're going to see on these live streams. Got some maintenance guys doing some work over here. Maintenance workers here doing some work here, getting ready for the new season. Yeah, green grass, Myrna. The grass is always green here in the Botanical Garden. Good to see you, Will. Driving down Northern Line where it's wet and windy in London. Yeah, I saw that today. Oh, Polish donuts. Oh, we might find something in Greenpoint then. Might find some Polish donuts up in Greenpoint. Yeah, spring will be here soon. Get these views now. And there is a lot of geese poop in here. Oh my goodness, I gotta be careful here. Gonna have to really walk a lot. Wipe up all this poop. But yeah, by next month we should see everything start to come out. Now we'll be wandering around here doing this walk. Liberty Oaks, May 2002. These scarlet oaks are dedicated in remembrance of the events of September 11, 2001, and those who lost their lives on that day. Norwegian maples that grew as the first generation of trees on this site were planted November 18th, 1918 to commemorate the World War I armistice. So these trees here have some history going all the way back to when this place first opened as a botanical garden. And it was in 1911 when this place officially opened up as a botanical garden. They got the land officially set up for it, the base of it anyway, in 1897. Hey, like 100-year-old trees right here. That's why they look so good when they're blooming. It is nice out here with literally nobody in here. It is really pretty out here. Nice early March day indeed, Edward. Good to see you. I wish the sun was out. If there's anything I want right now, it's the sun being out. I wish the sun was out right now. But in time, the sun will come out. That's right there, Neil. Nice little stream here. Little babbling brook, if you will. And we got some nice birds. There's some blooms here. Some blooms. Oh, this is the celebrity path. Oh, I always wanted to know where this is. Just delivered some sugar. Nice, Wills. Oh, the sun is out in New Jersey. Send it over to me. All right, let's walk down the path here. I'm seeing names like Sandy Koufax, Alan King, Dane Clark, Tony Danza, Martin Landau. He's from Brooklyn. Who is this guy here? Ben Shaw, Brenda Vaccaro, Noel Pioneerson Sr., Paul Sorvino. Wow, titty. Gene Barry. Wow. Daniel Brenza. Who is that? Ann Mira. Wow, got some names in here. I wish some of them I can't read. Anyway, good to see you, Max. What a great part of the park indeed. Yeah, you know Tony Danza. I'm going backwards here in the trail of famous Brooklynites here. Gonna have to go to the end of this and turn around. Anyway, the path of notable Brooklynites. Lots of older people. Yes, my name will be on here in about 15 years. There, Dave. Give me 15 more years and a couple of million subscribers here on YouTube. And I'll have my name in here. I will have my name in here. This is the Alfred T. White Memorial. This memorial amphitheater was dedicated in 1923 to honor the Brooklyn Botanical Gardens' first benefactor, the philanthropist and housing reformer Alfred Treadway White, wished to bring the beauty of nature to city dwellers. Ah. Yes, we do need a wiki there, Anthony. That's right. That's right, Neil. I agree. Never seen this part of the park before. You're more than welcome. Felix DeMaster. Good to see you, Felix DeMaster. Welcome. Welcome on into the show. A little amphitheater here. This is just behind the Japanese garden, by the way. This is where we're at right now. Little bronze piece of art right here. Alfred Treadway White. Lover of nature, helper of mankind, beloved by all, or of all, beloved of all. If you go around here, the Magnolia Plaza is off in this direction over here. So Magnolia Plaza is off in this direction here. We're kind of up on a hill here, so this separates the Japanese garden from the rest of the gardens, because the Japanese garden is literally right over here. And let's walk around the Japanese garden proper. But yeah, they got some olden school names here. Lena Horne. All right, Lena Horne's here. Now here's a new one. From The View, here's Joy Behar. From The View, people. From The View. Ooh, look at this one. I like this one. Here's a favorite. Rita Hayworth. Rita Hayworth right there. Vic Damone. Hey. Vic Damone there. Yeah. Yeah, Jack Scala. All your old school Brooklynite names here. Oh, it's another good one. Inspiration to the live stream, Cousin Bruce Moreau. Cousin Brucey. Yeah. Oh, here's another classic. Look at this, people. Henny Youngman. Take my wife, please. And then the man himself, Barry Manilow. Look at that. Wow. Artist Peter Max. Right there. Wow, there's some really great names here. Ernie Coppell, Eddie Cantor. Wow. Hey, Joe Bologna is here. Wow, Joe Bologna. Joe Bologna and Alan Dershowitz. That's kind of a swing. Wow, there's so many other ones here that I have no idea who they are. Ooh, Richard Dreyfuss. Hi, guys. I was in a movie with a shark. Here's Richard Dreyfuss. Richard Dreyfuss right there. Lauren Bacall, people. Lauren Bacall, people. Nice. Wow. All right. Wow, we got some notable Brooklynites here. Oh, another one of my favorites. Buddy Hackett, people. Buddy Hackett. And of course, Neil Sedaka. Neil Sedaka right there. And then right next to Rosie Perez. Right here, Rosie Perez. And then Elliot Gould. Elliot Gould. And Harvey Feinstein. Wow. Fine list of people here. Fine list of people. Here on the Brooklyn Walk of Fame here. The Brooklyn Celebrity Path. This walkway celebrates the men and women who were born or flourished in Brooklyn. Ah, there we go. Created in 1985. So there we go. So they may not necessarily have been born here, but their careers flourished here in Brooklyn. Yes, I did hear the Foo Fighters cover of Copacabana. It was pretty good. Does anyone know where to find this? It's behind the Japanese garden. So the Japanese garden is right here. It's kind of between the two areas here. I actually never knew where that was. That's I'm finding that for the first time. Completely by accident. Stopping by to say hello. Very busy today. Midnight Blue, don't work too hard. Everyone don't work too hard, please. Coralina, good to see you there. Welcome. Welcome to the show. Walking the Brooklyn Botanical Garden. We will go into Prospect Park in a little bit. Lauren Bacall was born in the Bronx in September 1924. Awesome. Do I conduct tours at the gardens too? No, I don't. I haven't ever done a paying tour out here, Lady-O. But if you hired me and wanted to do that, I could easily do that. Now, I work for a couple different companies, and again, my main areas are Central Park and the Brooklyn Bridge. But I also do tours in Coney Island and all around the city. Beautiful park. Walking on a very muddy path right now, but hey, good. This is why I wore boots. This is why I wore boots today. I knew I was going to walk the muddy paths of the park. Little bit of blooms here. Look at this, guys. Spring is coming. Spring is slowly but surely coming. Yes, if you're watching me and working at the same time, that does qualify as not working too hard, Michelle. Yes, it does. Good to see a Toronto guy doing great. Spring is coming. Slowly but surely. Yeah, I highly recommend putting my live streams on in the background and doing whatever work you need to do. Timberlands on the feet, so I have good traction. Not slippery. Not slipping around. Ooh, the sun's coming out. Makes it better? Good, Michelle. Glad it makes it better. Sun is trying to come out. Let's see if we can see the koi fish. Let's see if we can see the koi fish. Sometimes you cook, sometimes you watch while you cook it. Nice. Don't you love spring? Me too. Yes, there is some life here in the pond. Let's see if we can see the koi fish. The red thing's a torii gate. This is a Japanese garden we're in right now. Beautiful red torii gate. Good to see you there, Miss Viking. That's what you did when you was flying. Nice. Let's see, can we see any koi? Can't see any koi here. Let me get close to an edge here. Yeah, we'll be out here when it's crowded. We will be no doubt walking in a line of people right here when the cherry blossoms begin to come out. But this garden was developed in the 1920s. Oh yeah, photos when it gets to springtime. Beautiful views here. Don't like winter at all. Well, it's almost done. And good to see you, S Fields. Good to see you. They're beautiful even in the winter. Maria, bom tarde Brasil. Bom tarde Brasil. It's cold. Yeah, the koi fish might be a little sluggish in the cold. Well, good to see everyone. Thanks for tuning on in. Have a good one there, Paulette. Yeah, it reminds you a little bit of Japan, yeah. Let's see if we can see any koi here. At this little outlook here. Yeah, nope. Can't see anything around here. I think the koi fish are more by that little hut over there where people are gathered. Seven more days until spring officially, yeah. Good to see you, Dorina. Welcome. Good to see you, Sean. I am well, I am safe. Where's the coffee? Finish out in the subway there, activity 79. Finish the coffee on the subway. Let's see, can I go up and down? Yes, I can. I can go up and down. I love how like landscaped this little garden. It's like has so many little across. And then you get these little vistas here. I think we're in Brooklyn. Diane, I'm glad you're enjoying. Walking around here today. The koi are being coy. I think they are, Ivory. Ah, pathway closed. Okay, we'll walk around the other way here. Yes, the koi are being a little coy today. Yes, the Kensington horse stables are still here, Cynthia. They're called the Kensington Stables, or the Kensington Horse Stables, and they are still here. How's the computer doing, Nibble? Very well. Very well, Nibble, very well. The computer is doing fantastic. There's something I'm not getting right about how I am installing the reverb for my OBS. There's like, basically I got to figure out proper file placement for one file. And then the radio show is done. I got to try out the radio show as soon as possible. Jose Torres, Wepa, Puerto Rico, bienvenidos, Jose Torres. Oh, how was Serendipity, S. Fields? Oh my God. All right, S. Fields, are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? If you ever seen the movie Serendipity, I sat in the very seat where John Cusack sat. I sat in the very seat where John Cusack sat in the movie Serendipity, in front of the fireplace. It was amazing. And my wife was sitting where the female lead is, who I always forget her name. But it was pretty cool. Is this fresh water? This is tap water, I believe. This is tap water. Yeah, S. Fields. You know, I'd never seen the movie Serendipity until Sunday night. and yeah, watched the movie, a little corny, a little cheesy, came out in 2001. And I sat exactly where John Cusack sat. My wife sat exactly where that woman sat. I forget the actress's name, so it was pretty cool. Yes, we didn't get a frozen hot chocolate. We got a Forbidden Broadway sundae. Surprised it didn't freeze. No, this is fresh. This is tap water. Sometimes it freezes on the surface, but not all the way. Not all the way through. Was it Kate Beckinsale? Okay, it might be Kate Beckinsale. Yes, it was very, very, very fortuitous moment there, hanging on out in Serendipity. Good to see you there, Viking. Welcome. Yeah, Serendipity 3 is a cute place. I'll see you later, Cynthia. An oasis amongst the chaos. Absolutely. Always nice walking through the garden here, guys. Yeah, frozen hot chocolate Sean, look it up, from Serendipity. Check it out. Check out the frozen hot chocolate. But I always felt like you could be best friends with John Cusack. Nice. Kate's dad was an actor. Wow. Oh, was it Kate Beckinsale? April, good to see you, April. Prettiest park in New York City. Rush fan? Absolutely, me too. Oh wow, they literally just cleaned up this pathway here. I'm the first steps in this newly cleaned pathway. Well, I feel almost guilty walking on this right now. Nice stroll indeed, painted egg. Just starting up here, first hour of the show. We're going to make our way into Prospect Park in a little bit and wander around there for a little bit. Taking it easy today. We're going to stroll in the park tomorrow. We will be in another almost an Invox masterpiece, and that is Central Park. But have a fun little tour lined up for you guys tomorrow. So stay tuned. If you want to know what I might do tomorrow, go to my Twitter page at Dutch Moz, and I put up a tweet last night about a possible live stream. Tom in Vermont, good to see you, Tom. Walking the Botanical Garden here in Brooklyn. The sun coming out. That's nice. Nice stroll in the park. Very well kept. This is the Botanical Garden, so this is way more nicely kept up than Prospect Park is. Prospect Park, you can see, is a little bit more rough around the edges, but still very nice. Yeah, John, I think I'm going to do it tomorrow. Sunshine after the rain. Good to see you. Happy Tuesday. Oh, wow. That's pretty cool, S Fields. Good to see you there, RD. Welcome. Very relaxing walk indeed. What it is what it is. Hello there from Vermont. Welcome. Just here enjoying the Brooklyn Botanical Garden. Nice little babbling brook, a little stream right here. Yes, you put up a video today there, RD. Everyone watching on replay, that's shot number 2. Shot number 2. Ladies and gentlemen, I do not want this video to become about a video that somebody else has uploaded. We're just going to wait for the conversation to end, and then I'll continue on. Was it Kate Beckinsale that was in the movie Serendipity? Love that place. Amazing park indeed there, El Martinez. Good to see you. Very well manicured indeed. Very well manicured. By the way, if you want to know my thoughts about a video that somebody else uploaded today, check out the beginning of the live stream, and I already said my piece. Check out the replay. So, I'm sorry that we need to keep the comments related to what's happening here. This is not going to become a conversation about, you know, all that. Right? Oh, it was John Cusack and Kate Beckinsale. So my wife sat where Kate Beckinsale sat, and I sat where John Cusack sat in front of the fireplace on the second floor at Serendipity. It was an amazing Sunday, I have to say. Very lovely Sunday living here in New York. All the more reason why I'm never going to move from New York. I love it here and all that great stuff. So you're more than welcome near sea. Welcome. I appreciate that, Rosalind. Appreciate that. The plaza here. Well, Serendipity's on 60th Street, Lady-O, literally right down the block from the 59th Street Bridge. So it's a very heavily trafficked area down the block from what's the name of that place there? Bloomingdale's. So there you go there, yes. People laying the hammer down, so to speak. All right, guys. All right, guys. Let's enjoy the walk. Yep, passed it on the Roosevelt Island tram, right down the block from Serendipity. So G-Lo Q, good to see you. We are in right now the Brooklyn Botanical Garden, and then we're going to make our way into Prospect Park in a few minutes. We're enjoying the parks of Brooklyn today. See if we can find any hintings of spring here. Yes, the original Serendipity, Marty. I've been to the original Serendipity. It was tiny compared to the place now. The place now has 2 levels, and it's shown in the movie. You're back home now, much faster now. There you go, guys. Good to see you, Chris MG. Welcome. Very peaceful indeed. Yeah, not much going on out here today. Not a lot of people here. Not a lot blooming right now, but we'll be here in a couple of weeks. I appreciate that, Caramax. Came here by accident. Oh, okay. Very good there, POV. Welcome. Thank you so much, Mircy. Appreciate that. There's usually koi in this body of water here. Not today. Not today. Did they take all the koi out? Not seeing any koi in here. They put the water lilies in here. You can see the pots for the water lilies right here. Yes, photo for Toronto. We're in the Brooklyn Botanical Garden. All the relevant information about our location is in the description below. But we are starting in the Brooklyn Botanical Garden, and then we're going to make our way to Prospect Park. Technically, Brooklyn Botanical Garden is part of Prospect Park. It was supposed to be part of Prospect Park when they built it in the 1860s, but it's on the other side of Flatbush Avenue, so they had to figure out something a little bit different. And thus, in the 1890s, they put out a foundation for the gardens, and then the gardens officially opened up in 1911. Oh, very pretty there, eye for Nichols. Well, but it used to be a Serendipity in Georgetown, DC. Wow. Yeah, these are the, not glass houses, but conservatories, they're called. The little conservatories here. And I would love to live stream from inside those buildings, but due to COVID, they are closed. But let's look through the window here, because we do have some beautiful bonsai trees over here. Look at this little collection of bonsai trees over here. I wish we could go inside here. A beautiful collection of bonsai trees here. Thank you so much, Sean. Look at this. Look how pretty that is. Am I into plants? Not necessarily, S-Fields. Not necessarily. See, I want to go inside there, but once I go inside there, this structure acts like a kind of like a shield, so the signal kind of drops out if I go inside there. So even though I should try to go inside there right now, because there's nobody in there except for one other guy. Anyway, can't grow a thing there, John Law. You could always try. You could always try. Very quiet day here in the Brooklyn Botanical Garden. Love how the neighborhood too is like right here next to it. You could wander out of your house and have this across the street if you're lucky enough to live here. Well, welcome, Diana Lee. And there is a lot of geese poop everywhere. Bloody hell. There is geese poop everywhere, guys. Wow. So we just passed the Lily Pool Terrace here at Magnolia Plaza. Now we're going to kind of go through the southern end of the park here, of the gardens here, and then we're going to go across the street into Prospect Park. Goose guano, yes indeed. And there's lots of it. There's a lot of it. I gotta really watch where I walk because there's a lot of it. It seems like the geese have this place overnight. This is just like their little domain here once the sun goes down. I mean, it is good for the plants though, am I right? You have to clean up your greenhouse. Susan, clean it up. Greenhouses are amazing. I wish I had a greenhouse. Yeah, they may use it for fertilizer. Ah, similar to the Botanical Garden in Belfast. Nice. Yeah, used for fertilizer. I think so. Growing season has begun, or has begun. Yes. Big greenhouse. Yes, it's a pretty big greenhouse. To think we walked this path in December last time we were here and had all these light installations around. And seeing that lightscape thing was pretty cool. Totally, totally worth it. Cannot wait to do that again next year. And the lightscape was amazing. Yes, it was, Ramona. Yeah, Ramona, you got to see it in person, Ramona. That was pretty cool. Your grandfather used pigeon poop to fertilize it. Yes, John Lore, my father too. Because my father used to have a pigeon coop. And yeah, we used a pigeon poop for tomato plants and tomatoes and zucchinis. We had a friend in Bay Ridge who had a garden in his backyard, and he loved the pigeon poop. Yeah, Ramona got to see lightscape firsthand. Pretty amazing. Cannot wait for it to come back again next year. Yeah, I used to get it from the neighbors. Yeah, pigeon coops. You know, that's one thing that I miss about old New York. You know, New York is a place of perpetual change, but pigeon coops used to be everywhere in New York. Now very few people have pigeons. Lightscape was magical indeed. Trisha, good to see you, Trisha. Good to see you, Millard. Welcome on into the show. Good afternoon, everyone. But Lightscape was magical. Cannot wait for next year. We will do that again next year. But of course, we will do that again next year. There you go. Thank you so much, Nebul, for the link. There's Lightscape. You missed them then, yes. Yes, indeed. I miss those pigeon coops too. Oh, wow. El Martinez. Had no idea. Yeah. Bonsai trees are not easy to cultivate. Yes, it was. That was one of my favorite live streams I think I ever did because it was so much fun going through Lightscape. Here are we found the culprits who are pooping everywhere. Here we go. Got some geese over there. Ah, it's going to become real tree. Really? That's awesome, Susan. Your grandparents and uncles had coops when they were younger? Yeah. Pigeon coops were a thing back in the day. It's a shame that they're not around anymore. You fell asleep while watching Lightscape. Yes, you did, Nibble. Hope you slept well, though. So now we're not that far from the old Ebbets Field. Good to see you, Blondie. Welcome. So, just outside the park, there is the Franklin Avenue shuttle line goes just across the street over there. And that is where the horrible Malbone street wreck happened, the worst subway disaster to ever happen here in New York City. And because of that, they renamed the street Empire Boulevard, by the way. But also, just over there, we can just see the top of some buildings right over here. Got the top of those project-like buildings all the way behind over there. And those are the Ebbets Field houses. That's where Ebbets Field used to be. Right over there. When Ebbets Field and the Botanical Garden were here, in between the two would have been a whole vast network of parking garages and trolley depots. And I'm talking about now like the 1880s, 1890s. So that's how they got the name Trolley Dodgers, because there was a whole tanglement of trolley sheds and parking garages around this area here. Good to see RJ out there in Colorado. Lightscape was cosmic, absolutely. But yes, in the 19-teens, there was a massive train wreck, subway crash called the Malbone Street Wreck. And because of the Malbone Street Wreck, they renamed Malbone Street Empire Boulevard. So it's Empire Boulevard today. Well, now we're bringing our little walk, our first part of the live stream. Our Brooklyn Botanical Garden part of the live stream is quickly coming to an end. We're about to now make our way across the highway that is Flatbush Avenue. And we'll make our way into Prospect Park. See what it's like over in Prospect Park today. Here in the southern end of the park, a lot of children's activities are down here. The children's garden is here. The activity exploring center is here. So area much more relative for kids. Look at this. Look how pretty that is. Wow. I think we do have a little bit of sun there, Diana. I think we do have a little bit of sun. You're more than welcome, Activity 79. I'm glad you're enjoying. I think we're getting a little bit of sun here. Looks springy almost. Good to see you there, Dean. Welcome. We're going to be here for at least another hour, Dean. So we're hanging out. Welcome on into the show. We'll be here for at least another hour. We're going to walk Prospect Park now. We've done our little loop around the garden here. Now we're going to go across the street. Thank you so much, S-Fields. I'm glad you're enjoying. So this is one of the most dangerous intersections in all of New York City right here. Flatbush Avenue, Oceanside, and Empire Boulevard. And wow, they even named this corner after the subway accident. Wow, had no idea they named it this. Malbone Centennial Way. Wow, in honor of that horrible train accident all those years ago. Good to see you there, Uma, welcome. Hope you're doing well, Uma. I'm patiently waiting to cross Flatbush Avenue. I could smell the Wendy's across the street. Yeah, Death Trap Corner, kind of. Yeah, this corner here is so shady, whether you could cross or not, because now the turning lane is off. There they come. Yeah, bowl of Wendy's. My wife is surprising me with dinner once again tonight, so I cannot wait to get home and have dinner. My wife single-handedly adding years to my life, one dinner and meal at a time. So no Wendy's for me. No Wendy's for me. Good to see you, Mark. Welcome. All right, so this is what we just did. We walked, we started way up here at the Botanical Garden. We made our way south, and now we are here on the eastern edge of the park here. Now we're going to enter the park and do a loop of the park. I will have a blessed dinner activity 79. Yes, I will. And Rushvan with a $5 super chat. Rushvan, thank you so much for the $5. History of my channel is great, keeping New York past alive. Absolutely. Rushvan, thank you so much for the $5. Thank you for joining today's $5 club. Much appreciated. Absolutely. Oh, activity 79. Absolutely, activity 79. Having burgers and having air fried homemade burgers for spring today. Nice, Dan. Enjoy the burgers. Well, thank you so much, Rushvan, for sponsoring today's video. Much appreciated. Now I'm going to ramble about Prospect Park now. See what's cooking over here in the park. We have started in the garden. Now we're going into the park. And Diana Lee with a 10-pound super chat. Diana Lee, thank you so much for the 10 pounds. Thank you so much for the hot or cold beverage and nibbles fund. Diana Lee, thank you so much. I'm going to buy some Pepperidge Farm with that 10 pounds. Thank you so much, Diana Lee, for the 10 pounds. And good to see Joe Hernandez. Welcome. Good to see you, Joe. Diana Lee, thank you so much for joining the 5-pound club 2 times today. Much appreciated. Thanks for sponsoring the video. We'll be out here in just a few more weeks and everything begins to blossom, but it's nice to see the before. Plus, we haven't been up here in a while. So nice to go traveling around. And be careful with all those dots. Got to be careful with using dots or too many exclamation points. The Nightbot doesn't like that. Thank you so much, Dan. I appreciate it. Yeah, use a lot of dots, Dan. That's the Nightbot. Nightbot does it automatically. If you use too many dots or like exclamation points and stuff like that, doesn't like that. Absolutely better visibility without leaves there, Rushman. Absolutely. Well, we'll see everything begin to bloom. We will see everything begin to bloom in the coming weeks. Let's go down the pathway here and go by the, let's check out the, Thigo Santrigo, hello, welcome. My cell phone coverage is it's okay here in the park, not the best. For everyone watching on replay, please feel free to take shot number 3. Shot number 3, replay viewers. Shot number 3. Beautiful walk as always, Air Activity 79. Absolutely. Here in beautiful Prospect Park now. Let's make our way down this way here. Sun coming out, it looks like. There's some fantastic spots for cherry blossoms in Central Park and here in Prospect Park. Karina Thomas, we're not talking about that, Karina. Karina Thomas, is this and Thalo Santrillo, is this a forum to talk about somebody else's video? Are we talking about somebody else's video? Are we here to talk about somebody else's video? The mods are going to be fast, ladies and gentlemen, so I really don't care if you get booted out of the room. I would like to try to keep the conversation and topic on hand, which is enjoying this park. If we're going to keep on mentioning videos that other people have made, the mods will see you quickly to the door, and I really don't care. Please don't appeal in DMs and stuff like that, because I'm just going to ignore you. So, thank you so much, Joe. That's right, Deb. That's right, DeBailey. Nah, I'm not the best, Uma. I'm not the best. I'm just trying to entertain you guys and, more importantly, stay on topic. All right, you're enjoying the gardens there, Paul? I appreciate that. Pancake Tuesday, Penelope, that's right. IHOP, you can get a free sack or free half sack of pancakes. So, get a free half sack of pancakes at IHOP today. National Pancake Day, and today's also the first meteorologically speaking, first day of spring. Meteorology wise. Blondie, we were just there about 3 minutes ago, Blondie. Today's stream started in Botanical Garden. Now we're in Prospect Park, Blondie. We just walked the garden a few moments ago. We crossed Flatbush Avenue, and now we're in Prospect Park. We have done the Botanical Gardens many times. The last time we came here was for an event called Lightscape. Check out the replay. That was a really cool experience in the Brooklyn Botanical Garden. Oh, no IHOP in Canada? Sorry to hear that. Enjoy the pancakes, though. Go call up your favorite diner, and if you have a diner, and get some pancakes. Let's make our way over here to where Abraham Lincoln is hanging on out. Good to see you, James. Welcome. Stay dry out there in the United Kingdom. Watching Foss's video today, live stream from London today. Noticed it was raining out there. So hopefully everyone stays warm and dry today. Plenty of maple syrup. Nice, Penelope. Break out that maple syrup. That sounds good. Oh, I just heard a red-tailed hawk. There it goes again. Hearing a red-tailed hawk in the area. Heard a red-tailed hawk scurrying around. You live in Canada, there's an IHOP in your neighborhood, in your neighboring neighborhood. Awesome, Donna Lynn, good to see you. Heard a red-tailed hawk flying around here. New York Hot Candy, hello, welcome. Let's walk through this cool looking pavilion here. I always love looking at this pavilion here. Recently restored pavilion here. People are hilarious, S-Fields. People are hilarious. The key word is hilarious. How cool this looks. I love this thing here. The carving is exquisite. Good to see you, Emerson. Welcome. And we look up at a beautiful stained glass window up here. So pretty. So pretty. So pretty. Love this thing here. Intricate carvings. Let's see how good old Abraham Lincoln's doing over here. Abraham Lincoln's right down over here. Hello again, Zakir. Welcome. Arjan, good to see you. So lovely indeed, Uma. Welcome. Glad you're enjoying. Always something different, Leela. Always something different. You never know what you're going to encounter. It is always an adventure here in New York. A bust of Beethoven from 1894. Kind of cool. Good to see you, Barbara. Welcome. It's wandering. We're officially wandering here, Prospect Park here. And it is, you may hear it, you may notice it's a little windy out here. Michelle K, good to see you. Absolutely there, S-Fields. Yeah, I've made it to the lake and Music Island. The Lafrac ice skating rink is just off to my left-hand side here. And I don't want to get too close to it because they always play loud copyright music over there. So we're gonna stay away from there. We're gonna walk along the lakefront here. This whole area restored as it looked back when the park first opened up. So the idea was you go ice skating there will be a band playing music here on the island, and you would hear the music waft over. Norm, thanks for taking your Vitajex. Appreciate it. Go along the lakefront here. Hello there, Philip. Welcome. Be careful about writing everything in all capital letters. The Nightbot does not like that. Always a great YouTube Premium there, Norman. Good to see you. Thanks for watching on YouTube Premium. Good to see you, Joe. Glad you're enjoying. Not too many people here. It's still a little too chilly out here, Diana. Are there any other elevation points in Prospect Park other than the Botanical Garden area? Yes, they are, Thago. Yes, they are. And we might go to some of those today. I'm thinking we should walk up the Lookout Hill and see the view towards Coney Island from there. That's the second highest natural point in all of Brooklyn. Lookout Hill. I'm sorry, the third highest natural point in all of Brooklyn. We could actually see Coney Island from all the way up there. We saw that on during the last snowstorm. We came out here and we saw that. Prospect Park built into the terminal moraine, the spine kind of Long Island, the glacier spine of Long Island. And always enjoy the stream. Got your son watching. Good to see you, Joe's son. Welcome. Welcome to Prospect Park. I appreciate that, Nibble, yes. Please mind your P's and Q's. I have the fastest mods on the East Coast. And if you don't like it, watch somebody else. There's plenty of other people who don't moderate their chat. I like to keep on topic of what we're looking at and what we're talking about at the moment. Try to keep the chat relevant to the live stream. No, Prospect Park is not the largest park in the city. Largest park in the city, that will go to, what's it there? Pelham Bay Park and Van Cortlandt Park in the Bronx. Those are the largest parks in New York City. The fifth largest park in New York City is Central Park at 843 acres. And then Prospect Park comes in at like 8th place at 585 acres. Good to see you, Terry. I am doing fantastic. Enjoying a lovely walk through Prospect Park at the moment. Yes, Prospect Park, 585 acres large. And yes, Norman's an old friend. He takes his Vitajex pill. This live stream brought to you by the Vitajex pill. The Vitajex, so what you doing to me pill. I cannot wait to see the flowers and the trees either there, Joe. I cannot wait for springtime to come around. And Donald Pryor just became a member at Dutch Miles Plus. Donna Lynn, thank you so much for becoming a member of Dutch Miles Plus. Enjoy the custom emojis. Much, much, much appreciated, Donna Lynn. And if you became a member of my channel, thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys. Much appreciated. Enjoy the custom emojis. Advanced notice. So when I go live, I tend to put out a community post only for members, to give you guys a little bit of a heads up before I go live. But welcome to the family. Yeah, it is kind of amazing, Uma. Kind of amazing that we are in Brooklyn, the middle of Brooklyn, right here. There are those custom emojis. Thank you so much, John. I ended up, we're walking underneath the Well House Drive here. And I am walking, this is called the lull water. The lull water empties out into the lake, which is over there. But I guess right now I am walking along the bridle path. And I did not know that they have paved out the bridle path. This is new. It is gorgeous. We're gonna go to the some of the most wooded areas here. I'm kind of walking back over towards where the forest is. Good to see you, Sydney. Welcome. Ah, thank you so much, Donaldin. I appreciate that. Bridle path as in riding horses, Myrna. Bridle path as in riding horses. Usually this is like an unpaved path because there's horses that come through here. But I guess they've paved this recently. Absolutely, Diana Lee. I have to agree. Yes, this was covered in snow last time, Bill. Good to see you, Denise. No, I don't go through a lot of shoes there, Joe. Remember, Joe, that I am also a tour guide, and I do walking tours and bicycle tours. Like tomorrow, I will do a bicycle tour around Central Park. I go through about 2 pairs of sneakers a year, and that is even before I started doing these tour walking live streams here. You giggled there? Awesome. So about 2 pairs of shoes a year. And right now I'm going through this pair of boots right now, walking in my brand new, well, relatively brand new Timberlands. They're lovingly broken in now, so they're very comfy. There you go, Dean. Awesome. I levitate. That's true, Esfield. Muhammad, good to see you. Watching in Malaysia. Welcome. Be careful with those emojis. An iPod doesn't like emojis. You could use up to 2 emojis, maybe. No, not too bad for all the walking I do. No. You know, if I'm working and I do a live stream, I probably average around 23,000 steps a day. 23 to 30,000 steps a day. So right now on this tour we're doing, let's see, we've been at it for 97 minutes. I've probably done about 9,000, 7,000 steps at this point. Loving the stroll, about 56 there. Can't wait to do this yourself. You want to look for the streaming, the relaxing place there. Thomas Young, good to see you, Thomas. So many steps indeed, Toronto guy. Shayla, good to see you, Shayla. Welcome. Ooh, look how pretty this is. Look how cool that looks. Little rustic little thing here. Purple Queen, good to see you, Purple Queen. Good steps for the heart indeed. But I like to say I tour and I show New York City for everyone who can't make it out here. For everyone who can't make it out here, for everyone who can't walk 10 steps in their day. I walk for you, I tour for you guys. It is always amazing being a tour guide here in New York City, to be able to transport you guys here through the internet here. So I very much appreciate new subscribers, all the likes on the videos, all the thumbs ups, all that beautiful stuff. Super chats, PayPals, all that good stuff. So thank you so much for enabling me to do this and bring this to you guys. And I'm glad you guys enjoy it. This spot would be spooky at night. Yes, it would be. Yes, it would be, Dean. And Dean, I do have a tour that I like to do here on nights where the full moon and no clouds. And there's a way to walk directly through the park and scare the crap out of yourself. But then you come out into a beautiful meadow. But I try to be amusing there, Madam Mojo. I try to be amusing. I live spirits. Thank you so much, Jennifer. I try to lift the spirits of everyone. Have a good laugh. While the history and the statistics are fun, let's admit it, guys. We're here for the laughs. No wolves out here, Diane. No wolves, because we are surrounded by the city of Brooklyn. So no wolves come through Prospect Park. That's right, Nibble. That's right, Nibble. Thank you so much. Ah, awesome, Penelope. It could be like a scene from Thriller. It could be. True Renaissance man. Thank you so much, Terry. I just try to have fun. That's it. I just try to have fun. Coming up to the Clampertown Elm. Flight simulator's on the cloud right now. Nice. Absolutely, metalhead. I know exactly what you mean. Oh, you could film a fantastic horror film out here, Dean. I actually know somebody who I went to Brooklyn College with who made a horror film right here in Prospect Park. He made a really scary horror film. The teacher didn't appreciate it. The teacher didn't appreciate it too much. It is important to have fun in life, absolutely. So here's the Clampertown Elm. Oh, they took away the signage for the Clampertown Elm. This tree is from the 1880s. And grafted from a descendant from Scotland. Oh, they took away the info sign. I had to read here. Oh well, next time. When the tree is beginning to bloom, we will come back and revisit the Clampertown Elm. Oh, I'm glad you're enjoying, Tom. Appreciate that, Diana. Little gnarly, yeah. Yeah, let's walk over here. Let's walk over the little boathouse bridge here. Muhammad, it's 3 o'clock right now, something like that. S Fields, I am hoping for more snow too. I'm hoping for one more good snowstorm. S Fields, I'm hoping for one more nice strong snowstorm. Who knows? Who knows? We might get it. It is March. March sometimes gets very warm, sometimes gets very cold. Well, I will definitely appreciate one more snowstorm. Yeah, you go. 3:31 here, Eastern Standard Time. Yeah, the tree wasn't from Scotland. It was grafted from a descendant from a tree from Scotland. It's called the Clampertown Elm we just saw. Has a really cool story to it, but unfortunately the info board's not there right now. No doubt they're making a new one for it. But you can look it up online, Clamperdown Elm. Clamperdown Elm. Good to see you there, J Cam. Welcome. Absolutely, yes, Fields, yes. Wow, you got a snowstorm right now in Montreal. Nice. Stay safe out there. I wish there was a snowstorm here in New York. Here's the beautiful boathouse. Looks like got a little photo sesh happening over there. A little photo session over there, and then we look down this way here and somebody is feeding the geese. Having a little bit of a geese meeting over here. Having a little meeting of the minds over here. Good to see you, Anne. Welcome. Ladies and gentlemen watching replay, shot number 4. Shot number 4, ladies and gentlemen, shot number 4. It's a pretty big park, Uma, 585 acres large. 585 acres large. Maybe some obese geese. Yeah, you never know. They might be eating some of that good Wonder Bread. But please keep the chat related to the live stream and keep side conversations at a minimum. We're not here to talk about other videos that other people have uploaded today. This is not the forum for that. At the beginning of the live stream, I did address it, and that is it. I will only address it once and not repeat myself. So please look back in the video and check out the replay. I addressed that already. But if you're watching on replay, shot number 4, ladies and gentlemen, you have taken 4 shots of your favorite drink. So you spend lots of time here out there, J-Cam. Nice. It is a beautiful park. I find Prospect Park more enchanting and exciting than Central Park. That is for sure. Paul, check out the replay and you'll see in the chat when you're supposed to take a drink. How big is Central Park? Central Park is 843 acres large. Prospect Park is 585 acres large. Thank you so much, Nikki. I appreciate it. Activity 79. People need a topic to talk about. People need a topic to talk about. And for some reason, they think that it is a relevant topic to bring that up in today's live stream. I take a shot of geese, that's right. Yes, you're gonna have to get another bottle there, Leela. Gonna have to get another bottle. Break out the gray goose. Break out the gray goose. So the 5 biggest parks in New York, Nabul, I know are, I think Flushing Meadows, Corona Park, that comes in 5th place. I know Pelham Bay and Van Cortlandt Park in the Bronx are the largest. So I don't have the little graphic that tells me top 5 parks. Why are people being so rude? Because they need a topic to discuss. People are attempting to be unique and edgy while mentioning other people. Good to see you, Moist. Welcome. It does look less like a park and more natural. Absolutely there. And yes, this does look a lot more naturalistic compared to Central Park. Basically because Prospect Park is built on the terminal moraine of Long Island, the glacier spine of Long Island. And kind of built into that glacier spine here is the park. So it's really, really nice. And you're gonna see, we're gonna go high up. I think I'm gonna walk right now down to Lookout Hill. And we're gonna walk to the top of Lookout Hill. And we're gonna hopefully see Coney Island from up there. Grand Army Plaza does have your favorite library. Yeah, beautiful library in Grand Army Plaza. But it is really pretty out here today. Really peaceful out here today. Yeah, we get to 200 likes. We have 200 people watching. Let's get to 200 likes. Hit that like button. That's right, Robert. There you go. That's right, Robert. Cold, chilly day here, but not crazy cold. Not as cold as yesterday. There, Moist. Ann Baxter, good to see you. Newbie old timer. Awesome. Good to see you there, Ann. Good to see you. There you go. Southern Pacific with the with the link there. Yeah, Pelham Bay, largest park in New York City. Then after that, the Staten Island Greenbelt, Van Cortlandt Park, Flushing Meadows, Corona Park, and Central Park in that order. Ah, the smallest park. I didn't know that. That's pretty cool there, Trisha. Have I been to every park in New York City? No, I have not, Viking. No, I have not. So now we have walked down the low water on the other side. I'm going to go back underneath the Well House Drive here, the Well House Bridge here. And we're going to make our way from the lowest part of the park to the highest part of the park. So I'm going to get some real good exercise in. Aloha there, Rainier. Aloha. What's the temperature now? It's in the mid-40s. It's in the mid-40s. But aloha, Rainier. Welcome. Welcome to Prospect Park. Ah, watching and fun. Nice. I'm glad you're enjoying that. I'm glad you're enjoying, Ann. Welcome. Just walking here through the park. Taking a relaxing jaunt through the park here. I appreciate you're enjoying the stream there, Robert. Thank you so much. Good afternoon, Don B. Welcome. So now we have walked up the lull water here. We've literally walked on the other side over there, made our way all the way up and around and back down. And now we're going to walk up to the top of that hill, which is the third highest point in all of the borough of Brooklyn here. Going to Lookout Hill coming up next. And we're going to walk all the way up. And hopefully I'll be able to show you the steeplechase parachute jump from the top. Yeah, it's a nice little, it's a stream. This winds down to the Prospect Park Lake, which is just over there. Love nature, awesome. Glad you're enjoying there, Felix. Oh yeah, it is steeper than it looks. This is pretty steep, Mirna. Streaming the stream, yes. I'm streaming the stream, folks. Just did a 20-mile bike ride. Nice, Robert. There you go, Nipple, yeah. I gotta go on a, how long is my bike tour tomorrow? Like 7 miles? I do a 7-mile bike tour tomorrow. Yeah, the lake is right down there. This is called the Well House Drive here. And we're gonna go. So, Ladio, most of this land was unoccupied. Some of it was bought. And Botanical Garden came after Prospect Park. The Botanical Garden came after Prospect Park. Elise, good to see you, Elise. It's a lot easier without ice and snow, yes. I have to agree. This is where all those kids were sledding last time we were here in the snow. All the kids were sledding right here. You could actually see where the kids go sledding because the pathways are so worn in. They were coming down from all the way up there. They were coming all the way down from up here, and they went all the way down there. Robert, never stop riding, Robert. Never stop riding that bike. One of my dearest co-workers, he's 71 and still does bicycle tours. No, the highest point in all of Brooklyn is in Greenpoint Cemetery. Greenwood Cemetery. Greenwood Cemetery is the highest point in all of Brooklyn. We're going to the third highest point. The second highest point is Mount Prospect. It's a small little park that was supposed to be part of Prospect Park, but it's on the wrong side of Flatbush Avenue. Yasu, Vespa boy, Yasu. Oh no. Paula, stay safe. Yeah, 71, awesome indeed. Have I found my sled yet? No. I was in the process of moving, so I did not get around to buying a sled. But here we are, the Maryland 300 Memorial. Good to see you there, Miss Blee. Welcome. Good God, what brave fellows I must lose this. I must this day lose. Good to see you, Jessica. Welcome. But right here, this is where the Maryland, is it 300 or 400? I want to say it's 400. I could be wrong. Let's see here. It's the Maryland 400. It's not real, Jessica, not real. So right here this is where the Maryland 400 held off the British to allow George Washington and his Continental Army to leave and basically lock down Manhattan Island. So this is where the United States lost. It was right here. And this stayed occupied by the British until 1783. And that's really cool, Robert. Awesome. Was where the Maryland 400 held off the British on these very hills here. The Great Battle of Brooklyn, the Battle of Long Island, August 1776. That's right, we lost the battle but won the war. And it all happened right here. Let's go up these stairs here. Let's go to the top of Lookout Hill. Let's do it. So where I get my exercise in. Going up all these stairs. That's a geese down there. Almost blue sky. Oh yeah, we're gonna be here in the summer. We will be here in the summer. Not a blue sky, a lot of clouds in the sky today. But you never know. Might get to see the sun trying to come out. Good to see you, Patty. Welcome. Just walking Prospect Park right now. Enjoying the quiet. Yeah, not a lot of people out, Robert. It's a little chilly out. Plus, school's in session. A lot of people are at work. So, Ah, awesome nibble. Awesome. Yeah, almost got some sun. Almost. A little bit of filtered sun coming through. It is definitely warmer than yesterday, but still cold. But definitely warmer than yesterday. Look how high up we are. Getting so high up now. You see the tops of buildings from up here. Are the first flowers blooming in Central Park today? I'll be there tomorrow, so I'll confirm that. I don't think they are, but okay. Saw some blooms actually in the Botanical Garden, so actually you never know. You never know. There's one place you miss living out here is Bethlehem. It's that park, yeah. It's beautiful. It's beautiful having this park. All right, this is the carriage path. They leave the dead leaves on here because they act as mulch. So they leave the dead leaves on the side of the pathways here to act as mulch. Now I am going, this is how the carriages used to get to the top of this hill here. This is Lookout Hill. It's a little muddy, but it's also very rocky. Then there's a little loop up here. The carriages would come up here, and then people would enjoy the view up here. And then here, in the middle, there would have been a water tower here, and the water tower you're able to climb up and see the view. Hello there, Amtrak rails, welcome. Now, amazingly enough, in the wintertime, we could see Coney Island from up here. So let's see if we could see Coney Island today from all the way up here on Lookout Hill. And JCam with a $5 super chat. JCam, thank you so much for the $5. Thank you so much for joining today's $5 club. Much, much, much appreciated. Thank you so much. Thanks for sponsoring today's video. All right, right about here, we could see Coney. And yep, there it is. All right, guys, from all the way up here, we could see the steeplechase parachute jump. Let's zoom on in some 4.5 miles, almost 5 miles to Coney Island. Let's get the camera pointed down, and there it is. There's your steeplechase parachute jump right there. There's a little bit of Coney Island from way up here in Prospect Park. Look at that. The steeplechase parachute jump standing at 285 feet tall. Brooklyn's Eiffel Tower. There it is. Looking all the way down towards Coney. And actually the land behind it, you see some hills behind the parachute jump. That's New Jersey. So we could actually see New Jersey. Do they sell snow cones at Coney Island? Sean Marcus, of course they sell snow cones in Coney Island. Maybe not this season, but yes, of course. So the parachute jump, yes. It was in yellow and blue last night, Darren. Yes, it was. Well, there it is. Yeah, different things were kind of different back in '94 there, Vegetable Boy. Yes, indeed. But there it is. And there you go, waving from Jersey there, lady. Oh, good to see you out there in Jersey. But there it is, steeplechase parachute jump, right down there. We can see that from all the way up here and Lookout Hill. Let's make our way down off Lookout Hill now. Let's make our way off the hill now and awesome, Lady O. Yes, you want Twitch because the radio show is coming back, the most interactive live stream on the internet. The only stream that you, the viewer, controls is returning onto Twitch, twitch.tv/DutchMoss. Follow me over on Twitch for the radio show. It is coming back. It will be a little bit better than ever, kind of funkier. Things will look different, yet look the same. But we got the truck simulator back. That's awesome. But now I got to figure out to get that I can't get that reverb to work on OBS, and I don't know. I'm used to a PC interface. So I'm running Windows 11. It's my first. I'm still getting very used to it. But thank you so much for the link there, Lady O. And it's coming. And it's coming back. A new era of the radio show, yes. I'm going to label it a new season, so it will be officially season, was it season 6 for the radio show? Get a new playlist going. The playlist does live here on my YouTube channel. So if you want to see what music we listen to everything, as long as it's good. More obscure, the better. I always like to say, more obscure, the better. But a new era of the radio show coming soon to my Twitch station. And I cannot wait to bring those back. But now I'm making my way off Lookout Hill at the moment. Going down the hill here. A walk in Prospect Park is like a walk through the Adirondacks in upstate New York. A lot more rustic here in Prospect Park than it is in Central Park. I'll see you later, RoboJacks. Have a great evening out there in London. Making our way off Lookout Hill. We have made it up and over the terminal moraine here. Yes, there is a plugin for reverb on OBS, Paul. It's called VST. Or TAL, T-A-L reverb. It works within VST 2.0. I have to put one single file in a certain folder, and I don't know which folder it is. I keep on finding folders, and the solution not working. Yeah, TAL. Yeah, TAL 3.0. Trying to get that to work, and it doesn't want to appear for me. I'll figure it out. Once it gets working, I'll be able to do the radio show proper. Oh, got some Joy Division, some new order. Nice. Joy Division, good stuff. I like me some Joy Division, some new water. Yay! We have made it up and over Lookout Hill. We're now down along the main drive, and the center drive here is in front of us. But just across from Lookout Hill is something that predates Prospect Park. The first section of Prospect Park opened up in 1867. The full park wasn't realized until the mid-1880s. But right across the center drive here is a cemetery. It's called the Friends Cemetery. The Friends Cemetery was established in 1849, and actor Montgomery Clift is buried here. It's a Quaker cemetery, and it is off limits to the public, but I'll show you what it kind of looks like from the outside. And we will see some of the headstones, and they never opened this to the public, so I wish I could go inside and see it, but unfortunately we cannot go in there. But there is a little sign here, and we can see the outside of it. Where's that little sign here? You know what? What happened to Montgomery Clift, Lady O? I have no idea. I have no idea what happened to actor Montgomery Clift back in the day. He was like the heartthrob for back in the day, I know. Like the George Clooney, if you will, of his time. Here's this sign, right up here. Wow, he was at a car crash. He was just with Elizabeth Taylor. They were close friends. Wow. Car accident. That's horrible. I had no idea. I had no idea. Well, that's awful. Well, here is the Friends Cemetery. Right here. Right here in the middle of Prospect Park. Literally in the middle of it. I guess I'll go up the ravine now. We'll go do a little loop of the ravine here. Oh, third episode of Biography Channel. Interesting. Gonna have to look into that. That's crazy. Very sad, actually. Very sad and tragic. It is still used, Viking. I don't know if there's any new burials, though. I do not know if there's any new burials happening at the Friends Cemetery, but it is still, you know, there's still graves there. And it is considered private property here within Prospect Park. Now we're looking out over the Nethermead. This is a large lawn here that's in the very center of the park. A lovely area where we have lots of performances and music always played out here. Good to see you, Nicole. Welcome. The Nethermead's kind of set up in a sloped kind of fashion to kind of make it like an outdoor amphitheater. And yeah, no new burials, Viking. I don't think there's any new burials happening as of late. Lena, good to see you, Lena Sandoval. Welcome. Have I ever considered what would be my resting place? Well, I want to get cremated, and you know, spread my ashes over in Coney. And I'm definitely gonna have a jazz funeral. If I want anything when I pass away, is I want a jazz funeral. I want everyone to party and have a good time when I pass away. I don't want it to be sad. All right, that's a plan, right? Yeah, polar plunge indeed. Yeah, a fair amount of people are out, Dean. You know, people walking dogs, have their kids out here. I see more dog walkers right now in my peripheral vision more than anything. Everyone has a dog with them, so good day for the dogs. But we have walked across half of the park now. We're going to walk a little bit more. We're kind of zigzagging through the park right now. And we're going to make our way over now to the ravine area. Okay, he was in a car crash, but he died due to a heart attack. Wow, okay. That is. All the luckiest dogs in Brooklyn all come to Prospect Park. Yeah, nice and peaceful, Mira. Now we're gonna get to an even more peaceful spot. Now we're gonna walk to that little spot where I like to take you guys when it snows. The ravine is always such a nice spot of the park here. It's one of my favorite parts of the park here. Very nice and peaceful. Great lift for your blood pressure. Awesome, Myrna. Ah, okay, Lady-O. I gotta look up some more history about Montgomery Cliff, since I'm always mentioning him when I'm out here in Prospect Park. Kind of amazing. We have been at this now for 2 hours and 17 minutes. No, I do not, Dorina. No, I do not. But we'll see. Hopefully we'll see some trees beginning to bloom in the coming weeks. Good to see you, ABX girl. Welcome. CJ, happy March 1st. Good to see you. Good to see you, Lena. So now the ravine comes down here to a little thing called the bin water. Bin water comes down there, then it goes behind there. Crandall Arawak, New York Rise opens tomorrow. Candle, I did a video from there already, and you could have the ride experience. I already did the ride experience already. It's pretty cool. Rise New York is pretty neat. I went for the soft opening a few weeks ago. But you could check out the experience of Rise New York, or New York Rise, here on this channel. Check it out if you haven't seen it already. And it was really cool. The museum, before you actually get to the ride experience, is very nice. I was very impressed with the museum. And what was really cool was that there is a little bit about the history of fashion here in New York City, which was directed by Ariel, the urbanist. So that was pretty cool. ABX Girl, how was Serendipity on Sunday? It was fantastic, ABX Girl. I sat exactly where John Cusack sat, and my wife sat where Kate Beckinsale sat at. So we sat exactly where they filmed the movie Serendipity, in Serendipity. not even realizing it. We saw the movie that night because we were like, why not? But we sat right in front of the fireplace in serendipity. So I sat exactly where John Cusack sat, which was insane. It was fantastic, though. We had a what was it there? Forbidden Broadway, a Forbidden Broadway Sunday. Who ended up with the glove? Gary, that's a good question. I don't know. I think they both ended up with the gloves. Thank you so much, Lady O, for posting the link. Here's the ride on New York Rise. Got a nice little discount going there, too. It was pretty nice. So thank you, NYC and company, for like the half off. Good to see you, Jonathan. Welcome. The only thing that was missing from the ride experience was, of course, Coney Island, and I would say the Unisphere. They should have flown over Flushing Meadows Corona Park. I was a lucky man that night. Yes, I was. Yes, I was. But who got the glove, I have no idea. Okay, now we're going to enter the ravine. One of my favorite areas here in the park. They each got a glove. That's right, Lady O. They each got a glove. I have to admit, that movie was very cheesy, but it was cool. Douglas, good to see you, Douglas. Aloha. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, it was a little cheesy, but cute. I have to agree. Yes, the book was in the Love in the Time of Cholera, yes. Yes, it was. Your favorite areas of the park? Me too. Coming up to the little waterfall here. But to think we come out here whenever it snows. I will stay safe. I will stay well, Douglas. No, you can be, it's fine.
No, is it a video?
It's fine, it's a live stream.
Oh.
So it's going out live right now. So yeah, no, it's all right. I don't know, RJ. I don't know what you're getting at with that comment. Every now and then people get a little freaked out. And Douglas Fatiglia with a $5 super chat. Douglas, thank you so much for the $5. Thank you so much for joining today's $5 club. Much, much, much appreciated. Thank you so much, Douglas. I want to show the waterfall, but the woman who does not want to be in the video has stopped at the waterfall. So I'm going to just hang out here. This is the ravine. So we have here a little babble of brooking of water here. And that is going down. So we will check that out. And I want to show you guys the waterfall here, but there's people over there. Right where I want to show you the waterfall. funny how people sometimes are. They're in public places and don't want to be filmed, yet will stop and get into the video view. All right, let's. But yeah, we're not going to talk about other people live streaming, folks. I understand sometimes people don't like the fact that I put up a new message now saying to stay on topic. You know, the key to these little videos that I do here, which I've been doing for 6 years now, 4 years here on YouTube, is to give you guys an experience, to make you seem like you're here, to make you feel like you're here. This is not necessarily a forum to talk about other people. And also what other people are doing, if other people go live and all that stuff. If I mention that they're live, that's another thing. So that's perfectly fine, but this is not really a venue to talk about other people and to compare. If you don't like that, if you don't like the fact that we can't stay on topic, then, I mean, I'm sorry, there's plenty of other people you could watch, so. And, yeah. Yeah, exactly. It's very unusual, Jonathan. It's very unusual. But let's try to stay on topic. That's right. Can we please? I would like to stay on topic and not, you know. We're not here to talk about other people. Good to see you, Seneca. Welcome. Oh no, the waterfall's not operational. The waterfall has slowed to a trickle. All right. The waterfall has. That is all you're getting today. But this goes all the way down to the lake, which is down there. Yeah, exactly, yes, Fields. So let's continue on. I knew that we were going to have this issue today, ladies. Putting it out there, that I was kind of ready for this. Sending the positive energy, Douglas. Super chat. Thank you so much for joining the $5 club today. Much, much appreciated. This is where the cell signal gets weird. Did I walk through the dead zone there? I think I just walked through the dead zone. Yeah, waterfall's not falling. No, no, no. No water falling over the waterfall today. Let's see the other waterfall. There's another waterfall over here. Now we'll go and we'll see if it's turned on. He got it, Activity 79. Yes, it is all controlled. This is all controlled, Viking. It's all controlled by literally a pipe at the head of the waters here. Beautiful trail indeed. But yes, all this water comes from a single pipe. It is New York City tap water. And yeah, we're going to go to we're chasing waterfalls, folks. We're chasing waterfalls today. We're going to go behind the turtle ponds and Dog Beach right now. So the Long Meadow is right over here. The picnic house is right up the hill over here. But we're going to stay in the very wooded areas here. We're going to stay in the wooded area here and walk along the water here. That is a song, yes. Good to see you, Revis. Welcome. Just enjoying a lovely, relaxing walk through the park today. Tomorrow we'll be back in Central Park, but tomorrow I have a fun tour we're going to do in Central Park. If you want a little hint of what I'm going to do tomorrow, go to my Twitter page, @DutchMoz, over on Twitter. and you'll find out what I might do tomorrow. Making it a beautiful experience. Thank you so much, Ivory and Paul, and Susan Ingalls with a $10 super chat. Susan Ingalls, thank you so much for the $10. Thank you so much for joining the $5 club 2 times today. Much, much, much appreciated. Thank you so much there. Don't I hate repeating myself all the time? Robert, absolutely. No, the fences do not come down, S-Fields. They used to not have these fences here. Back in the 90s when these fences went up, these were quite controversial because they're not part of the park's original look. And no, these fences in this particular area never come down. In other areas they do come down, but in this area they do not. But Susan Ingalls, thank you so much for the $10. Much appreciated. Thank you for sponsoring today's video. Donalyn, I have to agree. This is much nicer than the Ramble. Much more easier to walk than the Ramble too. The Ramble is like really hilly and sometimes the pathways are really narrow. This is a lot more gentle. Still rises and falls, you know, still hilly, but not as severe as the ones in Central Park. But tomorrow I have a fun live stream, a fun tour lined up for you guys tomorrow. We'll start in Central Park and then we'll explore some of the area just outside of Prospect Park. Or sorry, Central Park. Today we're in Prospect Park. Tomorrow we'll be in Olmsted and Fox's other masterpiece, Central Park. Yeah, Barbara, when everything starts blooming again, it will look amazing. Those are great in fall, Scott. Check out my replay. We were here in fall. We're here in all the seasons, Scott. We are here in all of the seasons. So this is the Turtle Pond. Dog Beach is right across the way over there. And we're making our way over to the waterfall. And we'll see the other waterfall just on the other side of this here. And there's no, looks like there's no dogs swimming in Dog Beach right now. So no dogs swimming in Dog Beach. But Prospect Park is so beautiful. That's why I like this better than Central Park. I always like Prospect Park more than Central Park. And today's it's especially peaceful out here because there's like literally nobody out here. So it is nice to experience this with all of you guys here today. Good to see you, Patty. Glad you're enjoying. That sun trying to come out. That sun doing its darndest to come on out today. That is for sure. And another thing you have to see in Brooklyn, absolutely, Felix. Come to the Brooklyn Museum, come to the Brooklyn Botanical Garden, then come to Prospect Park. Wow, that's a low-flying helicopter. If I ever heard one. So Prospect Park was the second park, Donalyn. Central Park opened up or began opening up in 1858. Prospect Park, the first section of Prospect Park, opened up in 1867. But both parks were not fully completed until the mid-1880s. Absolutely, Paula. Come on out. Plus Dumbo, that's right. Right, let's see if the waterfall over here is operational. No, the waterfall over here is not running. The waterfall here is not running. Now, when I was a teenager, I would sit on these rocks over here and sit behind the waterfall, and I would just hang out there on hot summer days. I would sit above those rocks up there, and amongst those rocks is literally a pipe. And that pipe supplies all the water you have seen coming all the way down the ravine. So this is the very beginning of the ravine right here. They did everything, Donalyn, everything they couldn't do in Central Park, they did here in Prospect Park. So everything Olmsted and Vaux couldn't do in Central Park, they did here in Prospect Park. And that's why I think Prospect Park is better. It's more rustic, it feels more natural, even though a lot of this is not naturalistic. Some of the trees do predate the park. There's more trees in Prospect Park than there are in Central Park. Central Park has around 27,000 trees. Prospect Park has over 70,000 trees. Some of them do predate the park, but again, they were moved around, so. And a lot of these trees were brought in during park's construction. These areas right here were not fenced in. These black fences you see here are fairly new. These black fences date back to the mid-1990s when they wanted to make the park a little bit more safe. And basically because people were destroying the landscape here, climbing back in there. This is why they have this area here fenced off. But, oh, I'm glad you enjoy. Glad you're enjoying. But yes, everything Olmsted and Vaux couldn't do in Central Park, they did here in Prospect Park. So, it's smaller, but more trees, more naturalistic. The last little bit of forest here in Brooklyn is here in Prospect Park. Some of the trees date back to like 200 years plus. So, but everything was moved around. So, nothing's in its original spot. But they worked with the terminal moraine. They worked with the landscape here to make this park here such an amazing place. You could see this park in one day, absolutely. There is a way to see this park and all the major features. There's not too many police around Myrna. There are police around, but there's not too many police around here. Yeah, Nicole, you know, this is a very delicate landscape here, so this is why we have fences up. George Soto, Philadelphia here. Thank you again for another video. Oh, you're more than welcome, George. Yo, you wouldn't guess you were in the middle of Brooklyn, no. No, you're in the middle of Brooklyn here. Good to see you. Easy Rider, welcome. So this is Dog Beach. Dog Beach currently closed to the dogs. But we come here in the summertime and we'll see the dogs swimming about here in the water. Now the water is reserved for just the turtles and the ducks that are here. But we just walked on the far side over there. Now this area of the park here is called the Long Meadow, and this is the southern end of the Long Meadow here. The neighborhoods of Kensington are in this direction here, and Park Slope is in that direction up there. And technically we started in Crown Heights on Eastern Parkway when we were entering the Brooklyn Botanical Garden, so kind of came across the whole thing here. And there are little pooch paddlers here. Little pooch paddlers. But it is nice coming out here and enjoying, having this landscape to enjoy. And I tell you, that sun trying to come out today. That sun doing its darndest to come on out. So now we're right by the tennis house. So there's a structure just at the top of the hill here. That's called the tennis house. Yep. Well, no, it's a little bit cold for dogs to be swimming in that water, Felix. A little bit too cold for dogs to enjoy Dog Beach today. But this long meadow goes almost the entire length of Prospect Park here. And goes from here, this is the southern end of it here, and it goes all the way up towards the Brooklyn Museum and the Grand Army Arch over there, the Memorial Arch. Oh, I appreciate that, Patty. Glad you're enjoying the live stream. Wow, 84 degrees in Los Angeles. Turn on the air conditioner there, Easy Rider. That is hot. Oh my goodness. Ooh, red-tailed hawk. Red-tailed hawk. Red-tailed hawk right there. That is a red-tailed hawk. There it is. Red-tailed hawk, ladies and gentlemen. Red-tailed hawk. Right there. Oh, this is so cool. Look at how cool those red-tailed hawks fly. Looking for pigeons, no doubt. Wow, that's so neat. Red-tailed hawk. Gotta love it. And Michelle K with a $5 super chat. Michelle K, thank you so much for the $5. Thank you so much for joining today's $5 club. Much appreciated. A little gathering on the lawn, yes. Yes, indeed. Wow, in the mid-80s in Southern California. Turn on the air conditioners. But Michelle K, thank you so much for the $5. Much appreciated. Great sighting, right? No, Michelle, I do fanboy out. It's still flying above us. I always freak out about the red-tailed hawks because they've come here to New York. They really do stick out like sore thumbs compared to the other birds because they're just so big. You love how you love how I get excited. I'm glad. I just think it's so cool that they're adapting to the city. I just think it's so cool that they're adapting to New York City and like thriving here. But you can find red-tailed hawks here in Brooklyn, Queens, of course up in Manhattan, the Bronx, probably out in Staten Island too. They're kind of adapting. Well, you could get American bald eagles out in Staten Island now. So who are we to say that maybe in 20 years we're going to see some American eagles? Yeah, Revis, there were some American bald eagles in Central Park a couple of weeks ago. Good to see you, Chris. Welcome. Where am I headed to? I'm headed to the subway at this point. Good to see you, Sarah. Yeah, I got to go to Staten Island. Yeah. I got to go to Staten Island, look for some American bald eagles. Well, good to see you, Sarah. Good to see you there. Don, Tito, and Raul out there in Houston, Texas. Heading to the subway right now. We have already walked 2 hours and 42 minutes, 43 minutes. We're approaching 3 hours already. Wandering the park here in the middle of Brooklyn. Have a fun live stream planned out for us tomorrow. Probably around 12:30 tomorrow. I will be live. So they're not building a new they're not building a new park area here, Felix. The reason why the fencing is up is because these are baseball diamonds and they're refurbishing the baseball diamonds currently for the coming season. They're letting the grass breathe a little bit. So that is why I got all that fencing over there. Good exercise as always. Yeah, Revis, I think we're going to get American eagles beginning to live here in the city. It's very exciting that the eagles are beginning to adapt to city life here. But good to see everybody. My dogs are slowly beginning to bark. As I have, who knows how many thousand, I think we hit the 10,000 step mark already. I'm pretty sure I hit 10,000 steps at this point because we're now at 2 hours and 45 minutes into the live stream. Absolutely, Sarah. Yes, as long as they don't bother Paul Azan, the Eagles will be fine. That's one of my favorite New York stories about pale male. And I think we're going to talk about pale male tomorrow on tomorrow's Central Park tour. Because we're going to be in that area. But we're going to do some exploring just outside of Central Park tomorrow. So stay tuned for that. Should be fun. As I'm slowly making my way back to reality, making my way over to 14th Street, I'm gonna hop on the F train and head back to Coney Island, where I am living. And yes, probably one of the most dangerous neighborhoods in all of New York City, the west end of Coney Island. Not exactly the safest, but you know what? I have decided I'm going to be living there for some time now. And, that's awesome, Chris. I haven't seen that movie in quite some time. I'm going to have to check that out. Yeah, very nostalgic. Oh, yeah. Great movie. Great movie. James and the Giant Peach. So my ice cream date was fantastic, Sarah. Had a fantastic evening at Serendipity. I sat in the exact same seat that John Cusack sat in the movie Serendipity. Me and my wife were right in front of the fireplace where John Cusack and Kate Beckinsale had their little meeting, had their little meetup. So that was kind of cool. Had a forbidden Broadway sundae, which is way too many calories, but you know, hey, when you're in love, you could work off those calories in fun and exciting ways. That's all I'll say about that. Like these street lamps, they're not very historical, but they're cool. These street lamps are meant to look old, but they are not actually old.
I'm like, whoa. Wait a minute, what are you doing?
But it is quite beautiful here in the park today. Quite beautiful. But yeah, if you don't know what a forbidden Broadway sundae is, it's basically a vanilla ice cream sundae with a bunch of whipped cream, chocolate shavings, a lot of hot fudge, and then an entire piece of chocolate blackout cake wedged into the side of it. It was delicious, and I was bouncing off the walls after eating that. That's right. Yeah, I'm staying at Fields. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going anywhere. I like New York too much. I lived in Florida already for a year, almost a year and a half. I was in Kissimmee, Florida. Not too much to do in Kissimmee, Florida, other than the theme parks. But I didn't like it there. I like culture. I like to be around art and music and creative people. So. Revis, the merch is not on this channel. The merch appears in the chat from time to time, and we're going to hit merch when we get to a 10,000 subscribers. There'll be official links to the merch on the channel. As of right now, it just appears in the chat. Do I feel safe living in New York? Absolutely not. I fear for my life every minute of the day, and every day when I wake up, I always wonder if I'm going to die. And there's the unofficial official merch shop right there. There's the link to the merch. End of the line, NY. I happen to like New York. One of my favorite Cole Porter songs. If I die, ladies and gentlemen, I die. As long as it's here in New York, I'll be happy. Wow, beautiful view there. We can see all the way up to the Brooklyn Museum from here. You can see the dome of the Brooklyn Museum all the way at the other end of the long meadow here. Let me show it to you. Cynthia, I try to laugh. Look, there is the Brooklyn Museum right there. You can see the dome of the museum right there. Oh, Marty, 1973. That was real New York right there, Marty. So it's like an amusement park now compared to 1973. There's the Brooklyn Museum way down over there. Activity 79, thank you so much for watching on your YouTube Premium. You know, I get a couple of cents from that every time you tune in. And the longer you watch, the more pennies I get from YouTube. So if you're watching on YouTube Red, thank you so much. And if you're a member of the channel, thank you even more. You're enabling me to do some more exciting stuff for the channel here. More exciting adventures to come here in New York. Stay tuned. 73 was a good year, yes indeed. Wait for the light here. This is where you gain some speed going down the hill here. One of my favorite hills to ride down riding a bike is right here. It's a fun little hill right here. Thank you so much, Activity 79. Have a good one there, Robert. Enjoy the martini. Drink one for me, please. Drink 3 martinis for me, please. If you're drinking, get drunk for me, please. Thank you so much, Seneca. Appreciate your kind thoughts. You hate the ads also? Thank you so much, Felix. I know a lot of you guys have YouTube Premium. I see the analytics from that, so I appreciate that, guys. Thank you so much. I always appreciate that. Awesome. Yeah, no trails, Revis, no trails. And there's no cars allowed in Prospect Park anymore. Had used it Premium for a long time. Yes! Thank you so much, guys. Yeah, I get pennies from that. I get pennies and dimes from that. Nickels and dimes from that. Nice, nice, Seneca. Glad you enjoy the live streams. That sun trying to clear those clouds, but don't think we're going to get it. Tomorrow, I think we're going to have sun, though. Tomorrow, they're saying it's going to be a nice day. So I'm looking forward to tomorrow. Thank you so much, Michelle. Appreciate it. Nice, Activity 79. Thank you so much for subscribing with a YouTube Red account. Much appreciated. Glad I'm able to bring some joy and distraction to your everyday. Hope we have a nice laugh together. Hope we learn a little something, even myself. I love learning something new whenever I start up these live streams here. It's a beautiful thing. Live streaming is a very powerful medium, and I do not take it lightly. You're more than welcome, Viking. Have a great one. Have a great evening. tomorrow we're going to have a fun one. Tomorrow we're going to be in Central Park, and we're going to do a bit of a different kind of tour of Central Park. We'll visit the Angel of the Waters and probably Alice in Wonderland, but we're going to see some other things just outside of the park. Might be a little bit of a controversial topic, but it will be exciting and engaging nonetheless. And more exciting adventures tomorrow in Central Park. More than welcome for the stream there, Felix. Slowly coming back to reality here. The neighborhood of Park Slope and Kensington beginning to come into view here. Beginning to hear some car traffic, hear some horns of the traffic. But a peaceful live stream today. Absolutely. Mere Sea, we'll be out here in a few weeks, and you know, we're going to see everything start blooming, and I cannot wait to see the cherry blossoms begin to bloom. It's so nice when everything begins to bloom and everything begins to blossom here in Prospect Park and the Botanical Garden. No deer here, no deer. And tomorrow is Ash Wednesday candle. Yes, it is. Today's Fat Tuesday. Happy Mardi Gras if you're watching out there in New Orleans, the Big Easy. But no deer here in Prospect Park. And that's another future live stream I want to do, is go looking for deer. I want to look for deer and turkeys in one live stream in Staten Island. So that's for the future. Look at that, the Nighthawk Cinema coming into view here at 14th Street. 14th Street. We are now approaching. You're back with me, Ange. Welcome back, Ange. We have made it to the other side. Prospect Park. We have made it, ladies and gentlemen. We have made it. There is 3 hours in Prospect Park and the Brooklyn Botanical Garden. We are now in the neighborhood of Park Slope. Park Slope out in this direction here, and then off to my left-hand side, the neighborhood of Kensington. And yeah, you can walk for hours if you're in a beautiful park, that is for sure. But yeah, thank you so much for hanging on out with me, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate everyone respecting the rules of the chat. So if you respected the chat, and today, thank you very, very much. We had very trying circumstances today at times, but we kept it focused, and I appreciate that immensely, and all that good stuff. So thank you so much for hanging on out with me. But from 15th Street here in Park Slope, this is Dutch Moss signing off. Have a fantastic Brooklyn day, whether you live here or not. I want you to hug your loved ones, cherish the moments. And good afternoon, good evening, and good night, Mrs. Calabash, wherever you are. I'll see you guys tomorrow at around 12:30 in the afternoon in Central Park. See you guys later, folks. Bye-bye.